Good morning, class. It's time.
Ah!
Test Phase 1 starts now. There is a helicopter that will cross by in exactly 41 hours. You have to fire this flare. If the helicopter sees the flare, then the mission is a success. If you fire it too early or too late, you fail. I'll give you time to prepare. I will come back in 5 hours. Be ready by then. Here are your teams. Good luck, everyone.
But how will we keep track of time without a watch or a phone?
Okay, so I'm just gonna count Mississippi's for 41 hours straight. Easy.
It's a horrible idea.
Okay, know-it-all. What's your idea then? Seriously, how did people even measure time before phones?
We can use water clocks.
A water clock?
It works by having water that drips at a steady rate. It's done. Water drips slowly into a bottle. By reading the water line, we can see the amount of time that has passed.
Wait, hold up. How accurate is this little drip clock?
Around 15 minutes, but we can make it better by adding a floater that points to a rotating cylinder. This allows it to track days and changes throughout the months.
Ooh, let's do it.
So how will we keep track of time?
We can make our clothes wet and then wait for our clothes to dry. That feels about 41 hours.
I don't think that's gonna work. We can maybe get a candle or incense. It burns at a consistent rate, which causes it to be a reasonable way to measure time.
Oh, how accurate is it?
Under controlled conditions, it's accurate to about 5 minutes, which should be okay for our purposes.
Meanwhile,
this test is gnarly, dude. I don't need anyone. I'll just work alone. What would Grandpa do? Back in my day, we used sundials. I think it works by casting a shadow.
a few minutes later.
All right, prep time is over. Is everyone ready to start?
Oh no.
Well, I was making it better.
You're disqualified from Phase 1. Everyone else, start your clocks now. I'll be back in 36 hours. Fight!
12 sleepless hours later.
I think it's time. I might shoot this flare now. Did I win?
That's not at all how a sundial works.
And how does it work?
The stick should be tilted north and not straight up. Also, you realize the shadow will never be placed on the 6, right?
Oh, so how can I fix it?
The numbers on the sundial need to be in this order because of how the sun moves.
I see that now. This is hard. I'm gonna join another team.
Pause. Everyone else is disqualified. You guys won. Let's move on to the next one. All right, Phase 2 begins. It's a similar setup, except instead of a flare, you have to press a button. The button sends a signal to a helicopter. The helicopter will only be within range for 5 to 10 seconds. Bonus, you have access to all these books and most tools that were around in the 1200s. Now 5 hours to prepare. Good luck.
How did they even measure time before technology? Luckily, we found a cave in this storm. Thanks, Bear Dude. This is going to be easy. We can just use Theo's water clock.
A few moments later.
This is the moment of truth. Oh no, the water froze.
Yeah, water does that.
What if we put a liquid that doesn't freeze?
Mercury doesn't freeze, but...
Pog, let's use mercury.
Joe, did anyone say Mercury?
Bro, you came in clutch with the mercury.
Wait.
These pools. What do you think you're doing?
Unhand me, you fiend.
What did we even do?
Using mercury in water clocks makes it work in colder environments, but it requires a bunch of protection because mercury is toxic.
But it would work, right?
No, because mercury clocks are accurate to 1 minute. We need an accuracy of 5 seconds.
Ugh, are we just gonna stand here or do you have a plan?
Let's stick to something simple. Let's build a pendulum clock.
A pendulum? What's that?
The pendulum swings at a consistent rate. We can use this to keep track of time.
Is it better than the water thingy?
It's a lot better. The water clock, time changes based on humidity, temperature, altitude, and many other things. The pendulum clock is accurate on most regions of Earth. It's accurate to about 3 seconds.
Let's do it. Now we wait for the right time.
It's about time to shoot the flare.
It looks like they did it. Time nicely calculated. You guys win.
Yay, we won! Whoa, what just happened now?
Time for the last phase. You guys have access to all the equipment you could ever want. You also have access to the most modern tools and materials. Build me the most accurate clock you could think of.
I heard the clock with atoms or something is really accurate. No cap.
Yeah, they're the most accurate clocks.
How do they work though?
In a cesium atom, there's an outer electron. This electron vibrates. We can measure how often it vibrates and use that to measure time. 9 billion of these vibrations is equal to 1 second.
Aren't we overcomplicating this? It's just time.
No, this was a revolutionary achievement. It's really important in GPS. All satellites need to know the exact same time. A GPS works by having 4 satellites send a signal to you. It measures how long it takes for the signal to arrive at your location. Based on the difference, it can calculate your position. For this to work, all satellites need to be accurate to the nanosecond. That's why they use atomic clocks.
We're gonna look so cool when we make that.
Epic. That's poggers.
Okay, here are the steps.
Okay, we need to think of a time tracking system that's like super accurate. Computers always know what time it is. How do they do it?
It works by using a quartz crystal. If you run electricity through the crystal, it will vibrate at a very specific frequency. This lets computers measure out time. It's accurate to 15 seconds per month.
Ooh, let's make that.
Wait, let's make something even better.
Oh no, what?
Let's make an atomic clock out of rubidium.
Is it like the long form of ruby? I love rubies.
No! They're similar to the cesium atom clock but are cheaper to make.
What a steal.
All right, time's up. Let's see who has the best clock. Team A goes first.
It's pretty good.
But ours is better.
Okay, then show me yours.
It's pretty good.
Well, I was using a digital watch to check who was accurate, and your clocks are more accurate than mine. So, I really have no way of telling which one is more accurate.
Ugh, but ours is better.
No, I hate this. Give someone a prize.
Yeah.
Well, factually, cesium clocks are more accurate. All right, Team B wins.
Let's go!
Alright mates, thanks for watching. Polish that like button, smooch the subscribe button, and comment whichever team should have won. Now Jay!